competing city, you should go out there and compete. So the game started.
The 49ers
BRONAMATH is on offense first, comes out in two-back, runs a draw, and is murdered by Patrick Willis. God.
Wes Welker has been racking up 100-catch seasons year after.
It looks like BRONAMATH here is in the New England Patriots playbook. Have you run much of that this year? I know it was popular last year, but haven't seen it so much this year.
Well, like every competitive Madden player, I've been through every playbook, but I haven't used it
up in the slot.
I don't think it's as good as last year.
Second down and 13.
Oh, dot by BRONAMATH to Derek. Oh, spins
new set of downs.
Gets to the, what's that, pass midfield.
Down at the 39, and it looks like BRONAMATH is running a twin tight end set, but he's using a wide receiver at tight end package, which is going to allow him to audible into the other twin tight end sets, but still have Welker on the field. So that's a nice little trick that he's running from this playbook that probably most people didn't know about.
A player to watch today.
So aggressive when you watch him out here in San Francisco. Attacks the line of scrimmage, makes those tackles, and fast.
Draw the ball while he fumbles. Luckily, he recovers.
That's what Monty Ball gets in trouble for in real life, is fumbling in big situations. That's why you've seen No. Sean Marino take the lead role for them.
You know what happens to guys on offense when they fumble the football? You know where they go?
I agree with you on that, with ball being a fumble in real life.
You fumble it,
but it doesn't matter on Madden.
Oh, no, definitely not.
We see Marshawn Lynch fumble all the time.
Oh, definitely.
Draw again for the third and one. Joe does some pretty good defense. And makes it 4th and inches. Big down right here. Joe can get a stop. That's a big momentum swing.
So let me ask you this: if you're going to QB sneak here in the first quarter, are you going to really put Manning out there like that and risk something?
Subbing him out. But I think, as we all know, you can really use any quarterback in this game.
Disorganized, not ready, and they give it up.
I just wouldn't want to lose my 99 overall quarterback in the first quarter on a QB sneak.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. First down and 10.
Sorry about that. I was just informed that we also have Eva Ken versus ROC on the other game, so we'll be switching back and forth. I can see the chat box, so if you guys would like would have a preference of what game you might want to see on the stream, just let me know. 2nd and 8 for BRONAMATH, and it's almost picked off. Drop pick by Joke. If anybody knows Joke online, he hates when he drops a pick. He'll let you know it from the first quarter on, especially about that one pick that he dropped. So I know he's in fumes right now.
He's going to have to get over it quick here and play up on this 3rd and 8.
Oh yeah. Shotty tight. BRONAMATH. Couple zigs. Oh, what a dot. Inside street.
Cowboy in and ups is the name of that play. That's a play that was
10th play of the series. He'll fire it out to the left.
Dangerous pass. He's going to need something more than that to hit the end zone.
So 3rd and goal, I think the main thing you have to do is get points on your opening drive. So if he doesn't convert here,
we can go back and forth. Let's just keep it on this game.
What a drive this has been.
As my good friend Javi just informed me, Misery just got a fumble and it's up 7 in the 2nd quarter. I believe he gets the ball at half as well. And Misery gets the ball at half. So that's a big change of things right there. 3rd and goal for BRONAMATH. And he finds Tammy. What a play. And of course, BRONAMATH stands up, as he always does in the score. Shoots me over a smile.
He did get the touchdown, so 7-0 BRONAMATH.
And he'll have a chance to show you right here. And he's met head on right there at the 1.
They're not the worst defense.
Kaepernick's the man in charge of the offense here today.
Well, I know Colin Kaepernick, quite a lot of people with his play during the playoffs last year, making so many dynamic throws down the field and some exceptional runs, too.
Can you guys not see the game? If so, type something. And I just got to update that Misery is now up 14 and also gets the ball at half. Brusk has about roughly a minute and 20 to score before the half.
This is a game for Misery that he's, probably wanted coming into this event. I know they took a tough out to Brusk at the first New Jersey event, so a little redemption for him if he can hold on to this lead.
Say that again?
Misery in the first New Jersey event, Looks like no recovery there for
wow.
BRONAMATH. But Misery did lose to Brusque at the very first tournament of this year in the 1v1. So there's a little redemption for him if he can hold on and get this win.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that would have been a big change of events that BRONAMATH got that fumble. 2nd and 15, out route by Joke or corner route.
Keep an eye on this man right here, Vernon Davis in this game.
Looks like Vernon Davis wasn't so big. You could play him at wide receiver because he has the speed of a wide receiver. And we've seen it so many times. He can take a 5-yard catch and turn it into an 80-yard touchdown.
I know he didn't stop him right here, but he did a good job of taking away Joke's first read and making him make a difference.
And Manningham's a receiver in the slot.
Post routes this year just the go-to. Those inside release on post, in routes. Anything that has that little pre-snap release to the inside to get free is an effective route this year.
Right. I'm going to try my hardest to keep you guys updated on Misery and Joke.
2nd and 10. Screenplay is on.
Misery and Brusque.
He steps out.
Game that's in front of us. Brusque just converted the pass to
That
Manningham.
wraps up the first quarter
Gets
here in
past
San
midfield.
Francisco.
There's 25 seconds left. Brusque has 2 timeouts, down 14.
The 49ers on offense here to start the second quarter.
And we now have the Evil Ken and Rock game on, so a lot of good games going on. T. Davis is up 7, but does not have the ball against JR. Big run by Joke to the 20. Yep, the 20 exactly.
Boy, Frank Gore over the years has taken a lot of
1st and 10 for Brusque at the 10-yard line. So if I had to put any money on it, I believe that Brusque will score before the half and be down 7, but without the ball. So he's going to have to fight the second half.
Very interesting defense here by BRONAMATH, running the 4-4 with the Broncos. You know, they don't have the fastest front 7.
Well, he barely misses a pick, barely. BRONAMATH looks over in disgust. He made Joke work a lot this drive. Made him work a lot. I know Joke is upset that he dropped the pick his first drive, but there was a lot of opportunities for BRONAMATH as well.
Again, the score's 7-7.
Don't always expect to get a stop on your opponent's opening drive. It's always a plus if you can, but usually use that first drive just to kind of get a feel for what your opponent's going to do in the game and what their game plan is against you. So
exactly. And update on Brusque and Misery.
Comes to the line in a tight game.
3rd and goal at the 7th. 9 seconds left. Brusque has no timeout, so it's in zone or nothing.
Offense readying for the snap. Ball's got it on the handoff. Bowman with the hit.
Good job by the defensive player squaring up them running back.
Brusque comes out and tight doubles on. Motions the receiver out.
Decker's lined up.
Throws a strike for a touchdown. Wow. Like I said, if I had to bet on Brusque on there, I got to take that. Back to this BRONAMATH game.
Looking for a receiver on the left side here.
That time it was an easy completion for the quarterback on the play-action pass, and it fools the defense because look how aggressive the offensive line is. They sold the play to the defense, and the quarterback took advantage.
The offense is
they got high route running and high catching traffic. Those are the 2 things that you need with receivers like these guys. And with the Broncos, though, they do have Demaryius Thomas, who I believe he's like a 90, I want to say 96, 97 speed, but while the Patriots don't have that, you do know that they're going to hold on to the ball, and they're also going to get open with their route running. Guys like Amendola, Gronkowski, you know, those guys are. And then Tom Brady, like I said, you know, he's going to make those throws, and when you make a bad read, the computer is going to put it in a spot that it's not going to hurt you.
Right. I don't want to cut you off here, but if I had to guess, I'm assuming that Ken is down 14-0 to Rock. Let me see if I can get confirmation from anybody. Give me 1 second. Ken is up. Okay, I just got confirmation that Ken is up 14-0, so we won't have to worry about that game for too much longer, I don't think.
The 2-minute warning.
But even if Ken wins, it does take 2 out of 3 for the crew v crew for your crew to move on. So it'd be up to T. Davis and Shine. One of those two would still have to get another win for M3 to advance.
Exactly. And if I can update you guys real quickly, JR just kicked the field goal in the third quarter, so it's 17-21. But T. Davis has the ball. I think JR needs to get a stop here. If he doesn't,
when you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
Thomas is playing out of position in the backfield.
He's hurdling with Peyton, man. That's the first down marker.
That's smart. And Brock Osweiler, you can just roll with him there. He's 6'8". He's not even valuable. You know, if you lose him, no big deal.
Exactly.
Deckers lined up in the slot.
All right, looks like we got tight here.
Challenging the defenders to the right side and tackle down at the 43-yard line.
Pretty good scheme, and I was just informed that Misery is in the red zone up 7 against Brusque. Seems as though Misery is determined to win this football game. Very determined.
Looking for an open receiver on the right. That reception picks up.
And there's Julius Thomas. If he's, I think he might have just got hurt.
Well, that's going to hurt him tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. When you get hit like that, you're going to feel some of that
Misery just had somebody wide open and missed him. 2nd and 10 for Misery at Brusque 22-yard line.
Situated there, I think he'll be back in the game.
The Broncos now.
Beautiful scheme by BRONAMATH. It's not your typical flip, trips tight end, just bunt that you're accustomed to seeing. It's the New England Patriots playbook, and I like the way he runs.
He's got Marino at running back right there. Using that fullback wing package, he's able to put a running back at the tight end position by using that fullback package. So
he also has, it looks like that's Welker, and wow, breaks a big run. Not too sure why he didn't take his points there. I never really understand not taking points there. In any situation, man,
and when you get tired, you make
mistakes. Maybe where you don't necessarily need a touchdown, you can just fall down and kneel out. But situation where it's tied and there's a lot of football left, I'm taking 7.
I 100%, I totally agree with that. You got to take the points. If you fumble here, throw a pick, you have no one to blame but yourself on that.
Nobody but to blame but yourself.
For the 9th play of the drive.
Just inform you guys, Havoc is here, so we'll get him on the stream and let you look at his ugliness a lot throughout tonight and tomorrow as well.
So 1st and goal to go. They beat it.
Look at that.
Again.
Now it's 2nd and goal at the 5. We're playing against the Niners, who have a lot of big hitters. Just a terrible decision. And Misery is now up 2 scores, 14 points, with 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
2nd and goal from the 5. He's scrambling down.
And now it's 3rd and goal at the 5 for BRONAMATH.
I understand the thought process of not wanting to give Joke the ball back with 20 seconds, but now you got to be kicking yourself because it looks like you're only going to get 3 out of this drive. So, you know, and Joke's got the ball at halftime either way. So he's going to have a chance to tie or take the lead regardless.
And wow. Great play by BRONAMATH, but unfortunately,
I think the big decision is now, Jim, do you kick the football, take the 3 points, or do you go for it on 4th down?
Even sure-handed receivers like Decker, Bolden, I haven't really seen Megatron and Brandon Marshall too much, but sure-handed receivers with 99 type catch and try to drop the ball in this game, which is why you take your points when they're available.
Megatron doesn't drop anything. He's unbelievable in this game.
Okay. Well, he's probably the exception, which he should be, but I know that Bolden has 99 catching traffic as well and drops everything.
Right.
And Misery just stood up and yelled because he just missed what could have been a game-sealing interception versus Brusque. So, tough situation Brusque is in, but he also has Mo and Joke, so there is a chance that MJB can pull out the win.
Around in motion. Throwing now to his left, and he's tackled.
Broncos are hitting out there. Looks like they got a couple hitters. Not too sure who they got over there, but
I've used them a little bit this year. They've got good hit power out of Nate Irving and Danny Trevathan. But I'm surprised that he's rolling with I know that Cromartie's really fast, but he can't tackle for anything. So, I mean, if there's a completion over the middle of the field, chances are there's going to be a broken tackle and an even bigger play off of it.
Third and 3, Joking gets the first down. Drag route. Shout out to Big Game James. I just seen him pop up in the chat box. He won the local Maryland tournament in Maryland last week for, I believe, the prize was $500.
Into the open flat. Just had to avoid the sack. Incomplete.
This defense can pressure the quarterback. There's no
sounds like a pick there from what I could hear.
I believe so. I believe ROC just picked off Ken. Yes, he did. But Ken is up 14-3. If I had to bet, that game's over with. But you never know. You never know. It's a lot of football to play. There's a whole second
I like
half.
this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all one play.
And it's picked off right
down.
there.
Try to go down the field.
Not too sure why he threw that.
They've got a first down now after that catch. Set up screen. That'll put them
Joke runs a screen for a gain of 10.
Simply out there doing a math game there, Joke is. He has 3 receivers on the left side of the field. If he doesn't cover the receivers, he's going to go ahead and throw that bubble screen and pick up what yards he can out of it.
Good execution and good yards picked up.
First down here.
It's 4th and 1 for Bruss, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. If he doesn't get this, that's probably a ball game. Let's see what he calls.
Of the first down marker.
I can let you guys know he comes out in tray open, audibles. Nope, stays in tray open. He's probably about to run mesh.
Trying to work that left side.
Nope, he audibles to 2-back.
Anytime you pick
Misery
up
He's going to throw that in route to the fullback that he motions.
Misery is in nickel strong.
But maybe more importantly, gets those big boys
dot wide open. Looks like Misery ran engage a God. So Bruss fights, man. I've been seeing him fight all year. He's down 7 now with 4 minutes.
No huddle.
Let's see if Misery can get that crucial finish.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. First and 10. The quarterback throws to the right.
Joke is just moving
Good
the ball.
Play call that time by the offensive coordinator. Down inside when you're inside that 20-yard line or the red zone, find ways to complete the pass.
And I know that Madden, especially tournament Madden, doesn't always follow like a 100% football mindset. You don't have to have a football mindset to play. But one thing that you can't avoid in this game is that if you're going to run a 4-4 defense that has 8 or 9 guys in the box, you're going to be giving up a lot to spread offense like Joke's running. And I think that's part of the problem BRONAMATH is having right now is that Joke's just able to get whatever he wants on the perimeter, bubble screens, out routes, things of that nature.
BRONAMATH calls the play action pass, play some really good D. 3rd and goal and 3 with Joke. Let me ask you this, if Joke gets stopped here, does he take his 3?
He should.
I've known Joke for a while. Joke's one of those players that he won't take his 3. If he
takes his 3 right here, BRONAMATH would have to have almost a 5-minute drive to win on last possession. So, I mean, Joke ought to take his 3 and tie the game.
Doesn't matter.
Kaepernick is one of the great
quarterbacks
we've seen
like
You're about a second ahead of me on my Skype here, so you see things a little bit before I do. No, I'm just letting you take the lead, and I just add in my 2 cents as you commentate.
All right, I'm going to give you all an update on Swizzy and Mo just beat Swizzy. I was informed by Havoc. And as you guys see, that Ken is up 17
for the next possession.
Again, the rules in the tournament are if you're gonna do something that's against the rules, your opponent is the one that has to call it out. So I mean, if BRONAMATH wants to deal with a 6 or 7 yard QB sneak, then that's his prerogative. So that's just the way it is. That's the way players code basically.
You know what? I'm seeing you guys comments in the chat. And as ZAN said, I believe it's against the rules, but BRONAMATH didn't call anything out on it. And I would have to chalk that up to to playing online a lot. Virgin Gaming and Saloon doesn't have a quarterback sneak rule, and people quarterback sneak 5 yards out. So I think that's just what he's accustomed to. You got Serious Mo in the in the background screaming for a fumble. That's just, we've become accustomed to that.
Well, they're teaching all these guys in the NFL.
So
hit high and
Mo has won. Joke is still in this game, and it looks like Misery might pull it out. So this Bro Namath for Joke game is what it's coming down to. Mo is in Joke's corner now, capping for him, but Bro Namath's a vet. He won't let that get to him.
The wide receiver shifting around in motion.
Yeah.
Looking to the right side and throwing.
And oh man, who's 20? Is that Monty Ball?
in the NFL, they
Monty
are so
Ball
good
on the out route.
Yeah, drops a wide open pass.
It's almost always the one reason.
Big drive
they
here.
took
Joe
their
can get a
eyes
stop.
off the football before it got there.
Second and 10.
I think that might be
Working
the
that
Bro
left
Namath.
side. Caldwell's got it. On
Good
a
read
pass,
by
has
Bro
some
Namath.
heat on it. Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
Well, that looks like an upper body injury, Jim. I think we both can tell that. And now the question is, how bad is it? You just never know.
Misery just beat Brusk 28-21. Was able to run out the clock. It was a good game. Brusk's fault, but at the end of the day, Misery got more stops.
Hey, everybody in the chat saying throwing that without a care. That's Peyton Manning. You can make whatever throw you want with Manning.
Definitely can make whatever throw you can with Manning. Also can make whatever throw you want with Tom Brady, the best quarterback ever.
Oh man.
I can see the disapproval in Zan's voice, but that's another.
No, he's my number two. He's my number two
Of all time.
Man, Marino's hard to top, man. I don't know. I don't even think Peyton's the greatest of all time, but
that's
I like Peyton over Tom. But you can have that argument with anybody anytime.
I agree. So it's come down to Bro Namath and Joke for the MJB versus Snubbies matchup. If Bro Namath can pull it out, that's huge.
You can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him.
And that's the crazy thing about a crew v crew is you start out the game and you're playing, in the first quarter you're just focusing on, your matchup, not as much pressure in the first half because you think, oh, I got teammates that are playing. But come fourth quarter, you know what you have to do to help your crew advance. So a little bit more pressure now on Bro Namath than in the first quarter.
Exactly. So T. Davis won. Ken is up 24-3. So M3 looks like they're about to advance.
The wide receiver in motion. 3rd and 3. He's looking to go down the field.
Got him on the streak to Julius Thomas.
Touchdown.
There it is. Does Joke have the clutch money drive that he needs to either tie the game or take the lead?
Beautiful throw for the touchdown.
They haven't stopped each other all game. There's just been long, methodical drive after long, methodical drive. So, no, I don't think there's going to be a stop here.
17 to 14.
I think what it really boils down to is
A fumble.
Yeah, that too, but it boils down to how quickly Joke scores. I think it's inevitable that he will score, but it's just a matter of when he does it. Does he get a touchdown with a minute left, or if he gets a touchdown with 30 seconds left, or if he gets held to a field goal, does he give Bro Namath the ball back?
Let me ask you this: if you score a touchdown, right here, Bro Namath is only up 3. But let's say Bro Namath is up 7. If you score a touchdown, at what point do you go for 2 in the win? How much time would have to be on the clock for you to consider doing that?
To go for the 2-point conversion?
Yeah, and the win. Yeah, go for the win in that scenario.
6 seconds are left for me. No. 10 seconds.
You wouldn't do it with like 15 seconds, 20 seconds?
I'm sorry. I got caught up for a second. I would. 15 seconds for me. 15 seconds for me. Any more than that on this game, you give him enough time to get a field goal himself. So you would still have to play defense. There's no point in going for the 2. So you might as well, at worst, just take your points and head to overtime.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I think if there's less than 20 seconds, I would consider going for 2. Otherwise, I'm just going to tie it up and try to play defense.
Yep. Gore's going to take the handoff now.
And as everybody predicted in the chat, and I'm assuming anybody else that's watching who's played Joke over the course of his Madden career, they know that he's about to go to the clock and
that's been the story of this
score
game.
with
Another third down
the least amount of time as possible.
to move the chains.
I'm sitting here wondering where Little Man is behind him. You know, you're used to Little Man being right behind Joke, talking, you know, asking for fumbles when Joke is on defense.
You know, we don't got Little Man here. I'm not too sure where Little Man is at, but he couldn't be here for this one. So.
And Manningham's going to get set in the slot for this snap. First and 10.
First and 10 for Joe.
Screen pass.
Will he take his points?
Nope. He should.
He will not.
Tackled right around the 24-yard line.
You know, I don't honestly. I have to stop knocking his style of play. I think it's a style of play that I just haven't, been able to get accustomed to. I guess I just choke in these situations where I think the right play for Madden now is to not take your points, milk out as much clock as possible, and I guess take a gambler's shot at scoring the last touchdown. Me personally, I have to take my 7 there because I'm going to fumble the next play, or I'm going to get stopped. I don't necessarily have to fumble. I know I'm going to get stopped. So, but I know a lot of players play like that who are pretty good and who win tournaments.
Gore looking for some daylight up the middle.
So let me ask you this, Sam. If somehow Joke scores before there's, let's say, 30 seconds left, do you give BRONAMATH a fighting chance?
Oh, I think if BRONAMATH has anything more than 25 seconds left, he easily got a shot at it. That's 3 plays.
Yeah, 3 plays. I agree. 46 seconds and ticking. 2nd and 2 at the 16.
Motions the wide receiver. Another carry here.
I just read that D. Rose left the game in Portland with a knee injury. How bad was it?
But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold him.
I hope Phil is lying, but if he isn't,
that's here after the run.
All right, 22 seconds left and running.
First and goal.
BRONAMATH has all 3 timeouts.
Getting away from the pressure.
Joke is not. He doesn't want his points. Joke doesn't want his points. He had guys wide open on the crossing routes. So I'm pretty sure he saw. I guess he felt like he would be scoring too quick.
Pepper spray. That's a very good question. Take a look at there's a Mark Trestman press conference interview. It's written by Brad Biggs on philosophy of not taking timeouts when your opponent's driving. It's a very interesting read. Take a look at it.
3rd and goal at the 2 with 12 seconds left. It's either now in this situation, I guess Joke has played it right. It's either BRONAMATH gets a stop or he loses the game.
QB sneak here.
3rd and goal at the 2.
He runs
power up. Go in.
He takes it across. That's
it looks
a touchdown.
like MJB is about to advance.
Just a couple of yards out.
Looked like Rusty the Ghost just had a big sigh of relief with that touchdown.
They have just lost the lead and need something.
Cloud Orchestra, I won't ruin it for you, but basically this was like the weirdest press conference ever. They asked him why he didn't take his timeouts against the Ravens last week at the end of the regulation, and he just spit out these statistics off the top of his head right after the game. Something about 17% chance of a team driving from their own 20-yard line and scoring, and not taking timeouts has, a certain amount of percentage, increases their percentage of scoring by this much. These very cerebral guys. Very interesting read.
Eric Decker hauls in that
Game's over with. Great play by BRONAMATH.